Y'all need to get y'all's families together and have a big family meeting about how the holidays is motherfucking canceled. Yeah, cancel all of this shit. Everything is canceled, okay? Don't go out there buying all of these gifts, all of these presents. Don't go out there buying all of this. Furthermore, you need to start cutting down on your spending and stop buying unnecessary stuff, okay? Because the only way we're going to affect these people is to hit their pockets. They don't give a damn about us, all right? They done suspended SNAP benefits for the month of November. They said, hey, states, we ain't got it. How you ain't got it? How you ain't got it? But you're sending money to other countries. You're sending money to other countries and you're funding their food, you're funding their health insurance. Meanwhile, the government is shut down about an argument about health insurance and about other things that Americans need. But you're sending my money to another country. Shut the shit down. And before y'all get in my comments trying to talk shit, shut up. Okay? Oh, she's just mad because she's not receiving her food stamps this month. Baby, I don't even receive food stamps, but I have before. I'm not mad that I'm me personally not receiving food stamps. I'm mad about the direction America's going in. I'm mad for the people that's not receiving food stamps this month and that really need it. I'm mad that they cancel food stamps on the month where everybody gets together and spends the most on food, Thanksgiving. I'm mad about that when they know people need food. People that are really struggling are going to go without food. Homeless people are going to go without food. There are people that are going to be in the month of November starving. Food banks was already packed and already full. They're going to be even more packed than ever. And as a matter of fact, if you have the means and you feel like, oh, I haven't been affected yet, go ahead and give. Instead of spending money on bullshit this year, how about you go ahead and give to your local food banks? Go give some food. Go give some time. Go give some energy and help out. Because if it's affecting one, it can affect all. We're all going to be affected by this eventually. And it's no coincidence that they canceling food stamps this month. He wants us to go out and riot so bad so he can declare martial law. Y'all should be very upset. And if y'all can't get on one accord and stop buying shit up at the very least, baby, we're already done. We're doomed. We're done. Shut it down. Only buy necessities. Yeah, holidays is canceled. Don't go out there buying your kids $1,000 worth of gifts. Sit your kids down and have a conversation. It'll be okay. Let them know. We're fighting right now, sweetie. We are fighting. Your kids will understand. Let them know you're fighting for their future because right now it's not looking like they're going to have much of one. They'll understand. They'll get with the program. They'll adapt. They'll adjust. It'll be okay. You got to hit their pockets. You got to hit them where it hurts. They're not going to listen until you affect their money, affect their wallet. Since they want to take money out the government and a lot of these big corporations, big businesses are the ones that's funding it. Stop spending money. Yeah, holidays is canceled. Next 4 years, stop buying shit up. They don't give a damn about us. Stop buying shit up. Baby, don't go out there buying up all that shit. Sit the fuck down. Next 4 years, we sitting the fuck down.
How you know the family at Walmart is on the SNAP program? I can spot them every time while pushing my cart with 4 bananas, 2 pounds of chicken, a loaf of bread, milk, a few potatoes, and fresh vegetables, and 3 yogurts to make sure I keep it under $30. Mom and Dad each have their own buggy. They each are approximately 50 to 100 pounds overweight. Dad's t-shirt is Duck Dynasty, 3 sizes too big, and Mom's wearing Tweety Bird pajamas. They have 4 beautiful small children running amok throughout the whole entire store. We will do a quick rundown of the buggy items, folks. Here we go. 4 gallons of fruit punch, high C for the youngins. 2 cases of Pepsi for Mom. 2 cases of Mountain Dew for Dad. 6 hamburger helper meals. 2 cases of ramen. 2 cases of mac and cheese. 4 boxes of sugary cereal. A mix of Cookie Crisp and Fruity Pebbles. 2 boxes of donuts. 2 raspberry danishes. 4 bags of Doritos. 2 boxes of family-sized gummies, 10 Marie Calendar frozen meals, 4 Salisbury steak family meals, a case of frozen burritos, 10 cans of raviolis, 2 bags of chicken nuggets, 2 bags of fish sticks, 8 frozen pizzas, 3 boxes of high-end ice cream bars, a loaf of bread, and 4 gallons of milk, and about 10 fucking bags of fresh deli roast beef, and 3 pounds of high-end cheeses sliced from the deli. After all that, While in line, Mom buys her cigarettes with cash and stops for a few scratchers at the vending machine before heading back out to the minivan. Boom.
Why am I seeing immigrants and undocumented immigrants talking about November 1st they're not receiving any SNAP benefits? Y'all are hard workers. What are you talking about? You're on SNAP and receiving EBT. You came over here and built the country. Y'all did the work because Americans was so lazy. I should not be seeing any immigrants of any race, of any creed on here talking about they're losing their SNAP benefits on November 1st because y'all are hard workers. And they told us that y'all wasn't receiving any government assistance. Y'all shouldn't be on here crying. Y'all should not be on here crying because y'all hard workers. Remember that? But that's all you see on here. A lot of immigrants on here. Oh my God, Trump is cutting off the SNAP benefits. They told us. Yo peoples told us. All these political officials was like, undocumented immigrants and immigrants, they're not receiving any government assistance. They're hard workers. Come to find out, they lied to us, y'all. They lied to the American people. We are not lazy, and they're receiving, the immigrants, first gen included, are receiving government benefits. I'm so disappointed.
Imagine not getting your SNAP benefits in the month of November because a rich person told you you should vote for them because they'll get rid of the people who are making less money than you so that you could get more money. And then that rich person is spending millions of dollars to play golf or to pay ICE agents during a government shutdown. Imagine being a Hispanic and voting for the guy who said he was going to get rid of all the illegal immigrants, and then he got rid of you. Imagine being black and voting for a white supremacist. Imagine being gay and voting for the people who think you should either be dead or in the closet like they are. Imagine calling yourself a Christian and voting for a guy who knows he's not making it to heaven based on his actions here on earth. Y'all are weird. Imagine being a woman and voting for the people who want to tell you when and where to have a baby. Now listen, all I got is a swinging dick, but isn't pregnancy hard? Y'all are crazy.
Hey, this is just a friendly reminder that starting on November 1st, the motto for all of us until further notice is going to be, I didn't see shit. You go into a store and you see someone go to the formula section, rip a tag off a can and put it in a purse. No, the fuck you didn't. You didn't see shit. You go to the self-checkout line and someone rings up a big box of diapers as a 99-cent pack of gravy. That's probably on the store. The store probably misrung it. I'm going to keep doing my own thing, okay? Until further notice, starting on November 1st, the motto for all of us is, I didn't see shit.
We're gonna be eating chili cheese dogs for Thanksgiving if we don't get food stamps this come November. 911 sent help for all of us.
I think a lot of people that are posting videos about losing their EBT or SNAP benefits are trying to get everybody else to feel bad. But honestly, all you guys are doing is just demonstrating why we need cuts to these programs, why we need work requirements or community service requirements to receive them, and how many people are really abusing the system. All you're doing is confirming that the restrictions that the Trump administration put on these programs were long overdue. First of all, nice nails. Second of all, you look able-bodied to me. Third, I don't care if you end up eating chili dogs for Thanksgiving. Food stamps aren't about providing a 7-course meal or having the same lifestyle as you would have if you were providing for yourself. They are an assistance program. They're there to help you temporarily until you can get yourself back on your feet. And if you're too good for chili dogs, then get a job so you can get what you want. And maybe express a little bit of gratitude that there is a program available to make sure that you don't starve, even if it means you're eating chili dogs.
People frequently claim that immigrants and poor black families are living off the system. They're on welfare, they're mooching. But here is the truth. The majority of people on public assistance in the United States of America are white, and most of them have jobs. They just don't make enough money to survive without a little bit more because wages are low, rent is high, a lot of jobs don't come with benefits anymore. You can't have a job without a cell phone. You can't even find a job without the internet. But it's not poor people who are eating up the most dollars in public assistance. Nope, it's the middle class. It's people who can take mortgage deductions, and of course, corporations cashing in on subsidies. But nobody calls that a handout. SNAP, Medicaid, housing assistance, those aren't loopholes to help billionaires save some more money and line their pockets so that they can get more yachts or whatever they do with it. They're lifelines for millions of people. And here's the kicker. Those programs keep all of us safer and more stable. If you're mad that someone's getting help, maybe just look at why they need it, not just who they are. Think about this. A friend of mine said he grew up in a third world country, and he said that in those countries, petty theft and, pickpocketing and crimes like that are common because people have to do that to get enough money to buy food and to pay for a place to stay. That's going to happen in our country if we don't get curious about where the waste in our government really exists.
Just so we're clear, in the year of 2024, there were approximately over 2 million food stamp recipients in the state of Pennsylvania alone. They were told yesterday that their food stamps for November 1st will be frozen. And before y'all say something like, people need to go ahead and get a job, 78% of the people who are reportedly receiving SNAP in Pennsylvania are working, are reported to be working. Over 40% of those households house children. Over 40% of those households have people who are older adults. And over 50% of those households have people with disabilities. And that's not to mention people who live in food deserts and are not even close enough to food to get groceries in general, even if they had a little bit of money left over from their paychecks. And now what will happen is we're going to see the overcriminalization of people who live in certain communities because there's going to be a rise in crime because people are going to be in survival mode. People's children are going to be going without food. Do you think that people are going to be able to look at their children starve and not do something about it? And who do you think they're going to send into these communities when the crime rate begins to rise? This is all cyclical.
Here's what I gotta say about all you people on TikTok crying about losing your SNAP benefits next month if this government shutdown continues. Well, if you can get on TikTok and you got the energy and time to do that, then you got the energy and time to sign up to do DoorDash. I tell you what, hunger is a great motivator.
Hey Tori, I'm not on food stamps or anything like that, but I'm going to advocate for people who need it. Here's what I got to say about a woman who's been divorced 5 times. If you've got time to come on TikTok and complain about things, then that means you have time to work on your own personality and hatred, because that's the reason why you've been divorced 5 times. Because I think your something borrowed is just your ex-husband's. And I can just imagine what your next wedding would be like. Your wedding cake should be 3 tiers just of divorce papers but covered in frosting. And I will say, I think Cupid is just tired of your ass, because after your 5th marriage, he filed for workers' compensation. But knowing you, you'd probably cut his benefits. And I genuinely feel like you have some kind of kink of shutting things down, kind of like that Hyundai plant that happened in Georgia. Kind of like how you did with your emotional availability. You know, Tori, if men aren't working out for you, maybe try women. You've turned the line till death do us part to till Tuesday do us part. I bet all of your wedding vows came with an expiration date and a tracking number. And after 5 failed marriages, you legally can be declared a one-woman revolving door. And if you do have a 6th wedding, next time don't go rice, just throw in the towel. And since you said hunger is a motivator, you definitely look like you're motivated by food. You talking about people losing their SNAP benefits is absolutely wild because you've lost more husbands than they've lost groceries. Imagine just criticizing people for needing food assistance when your entire life has been sponsored by alimony. She's out here judging people for food assistance, all the while her entire life she's been emotionally bankrupt. You know, Tori, SNAP benefits are actually there to help families eat, while your unions never made it through the appetizer course. And honestly, if I saw you in a grocery store, I bet you wouldn't even be shopping. You'd probably be running background checks on aisle 5. But I definitely know the aisle that you wouldn't be on. It's the seasoning aisle. And I can honestly see why you and ICE have a lot of things in common. 1, they're looking for people with papers while you have divorce papers. 2, they chase after men while you chase away men. And finally, she's living proof that you can have everything in life, except for empathy, sympathy, and a single successful relationship. Anyways, Tori, if you see this, have the day you deserve. Bye.
So just because I don't want to work 20 hours a week, which is crazy. Can you imagine having to work 20 hours a week? So I don't want to work. You take all of my benefits away. The benefits that you have allowed me to use for 13 years with no warning at all. The government has enabled this behavior for 13 years to where I have not had to work a day in my life. 13 years of almost $10,000 a month in government aid. And now, because you signed some stupid bill that says I have to work if I want to get food stamps, and because I don't want to, you take it all away, no warning. How am I supposed to feed my 6 kids? How am I supposed to support my 6 kids? How am I supposed to pay rent? How am I supposed to get my nails done? How am I supposed to go drive down to the corner store when I have no money for gas? And you want me to go get a job, but you don't want to give me gas money? This is how the real world works? At 35 years old, now you decide you want to take it away?
Baby, white TikTok is in motherfucking shambles because they don't understand how EBT benefits are getting cut off November 1st because a lot of them say they didn't vote for it, but they voted for Donald Trump. And see, this is the problem when you play a game that you think that isn't going to motherfucking affect you, but it's going to affect everybody else, and you feel like it's not your problem or situation to deal with. Things will directly motherfucking affect you. You voted for somebody that didn't give a fuck about you. You also voted for somebody that didn't give a fuck about your neighbor. So it indirectly affected you, and now it's directly affecting you because you didn't even know what you voted for. Most white men and women in rural states and rural areas, they are low income and they get benefits through the state. Dummies. And a lot of them voted against those benefits by voting for fucking Donald Trump when they just thought that he was gonna deport all the immigrants. They're crying because they're like, what are we gonna do for Thanksgiving? What are we gonna do? My benefits are gonna get cut. I don't know. I didn't vote for this. Yes, you did. Yes, the fuck you did. Sad because now their vote is going to affect millions of people all because they wanted to be racist. Ain't that a damn shame? Fucked up because of the uneducated bunch of people that decided to vote for this man. Now people have to actually suffer behind the hands of them. They are the problem, and I don't wish them any pity. I don't wish them any harm. I wish that they would disappear. Deal with the consequences of your actions. Don't ask for help and figure it out on your own. Actually, how about you ask Donald Trump for help since you voted for him?
Somebody get me the fuck off of white TikTok. Like, for real. Get me off of it. I need black people to start commenting ASAP because I'm over there and them asses are talking about, oh my God, do y'all know SNAP benefits come from us? We give out SNAP benefits. It comes from us. It was created for y'all. The first white person to receive SNAP benefits was what, 1939? And her name was Maybelle and she lived in New York. And baby, when black folks tried to get it, they excluded the sharecroppers as well. And then white wholesalers manipulated the program and profited off of it, leaving black folks out to the dust. Now what stopped that shit was the Food Stamp Act of 1964. 64, y'all. My mama was born in 65. So let me get this straight. White people, y'all have benefited off of food stamps longer than any other race in this fucking country. Black folks just got that shit for real in 1964. Hell, we got that before we got our voting rights. And then in the 1980s, y'all got pissed off that we were getting actual help. And y'all started coming up with the trope, the welfare queen, saying black people and black women in particular were using food stamps to get over on the government, leading to increased restrictions and eligibility. Restrictions only harmed low-income people of color, i.e. black folks. As of 2023, 37% of white people in America are on SNAP, 26% are black, and 16% are Hispanic. So who's really living off our shit? Y'all get on my nerves.